Hello and welcome back. Right, so we have a job to do. We do, and I'm going to do this myself. I am, rather than I was going to literally get a week to do it. Well, I've got the course ready. I'm sure we're going to use it at some point, but for now, yeah, we're going to do it ourselves. Absolutely. I'm hoping to get this finished this time. I'm going to check weeds as well. Yeah, Venus, we've got that. Oh, yeah, what did mean to say that? Yes, last session. It really is tomorrow as well. I was right. Yeah, isn't it typical? We went to all of that trouble of sorting out that weeder, and there were no weeds. I thought, is that not totally just typical? The one time you want to sort of show somebody a new weeder, and do you? No. So I'm hoping, really hoping that we can actually show that. Wow, this is covering well. Yes, and that is true. In time I can reclaim that part of the field back. It is true. Although do I? Or do I just keep it? I was right about weight. Yeah, when it's down to the front, but luckily it's not. Yeah, it's skittering, but it's not actually doing anything terrible. Yeah, now this hasn't got an adjustable. Yeah, you can't adjust it. Well, you couldn't. Let me have a look. My right arm has been chopped off. Yes, my side panel is not working. Yeah, I cannot pull that up in the normal way. I will disconnect and reconnect. Its light is not on. Now I know what the ping-ponging was when I came on. It did. Yes, didn't actually. Right, let's see if we can actually stick this in the silo as well. Now we don't need to try. Yeah, well, let's have a look. We're going to have a look to see what is what. Yay. Let's zoom in a little. Yeah, let me just quickly try to alter my side panel. See if I can remember which one it is. Of all of my... Aha, see it. Is it that one? I'm not sure it is. 1 second, it's not that one, definitely not. Ah, it's that one. Oh no, that's the power. I'm sure it's that one. If it's not, it's got to be that one. Aha, it was. Right, let's see. Yes. Ah, now we're on the wrong one, aren't we? Let's, yeah, let's pull that open now. Yeah, you can't, I'm right. Yes, this fertilizer spreader, that's the one thing you can't do, and that is change its width. It's a fixed width. I don't mind that. It's a decent width, it is, for such a small one. Obviously if one comes up, or yeah, in time I would like to get a, but I can quite easily manage with this. It's a very reasonable width, it really is, so yeah, I'm not complaining. Right, let's check the weeding. Yeah, because mechanical weeders, as you know, you've got to, even though you can't see them, they can be there, and they will tell you they're there. So yes, I would love to actually. Right, we're hitting the post, Mr. Smith. No. Right. Then we're going to go through till tomorrow. We're going to grab some silage. Forward a little. I do love the overhang on this. It's the one thing I really do think is amazing about this. Yeah, it's such a nice long shed for such a very reasonable price. It truly is. Right, let's have... Aha! We have weeds growing. We do. Right. Well, in that case, I don't know why I switched the engine off. Because we need you. Actually, what is actually? Let's have a look at the horsepower requirements. Really, that would be, what does it want? I think it was 40 per one, which is 120. I don't think the coupling thing itself actually has a requirement, but we shall check. Oh, it does. Gordon Bennett. So wow, it looks like there's only one thing that is going to actually. That is a bit nasty. That's 250 horsepower. Well, that perhaps we have found the other disadvantage to it in so much as, right, we do need to place a fuel point, or we are going to be running on fumes. Now, where are we going to stick that? Yeah, I think. No. No. Thanks. I think, yeah, well, actually, why not do that where we did do this? Because it's all on an extended headland. Let's move out of the way, though. Right, fuel. Container. It's going to go for my faithful, I often do. Or we're going to go for the Eastern European one. No, because it takes up more room. That's the only thing I'm going to say. Let's stick it on that slab. I don't think that's a bad idea. Right, we now need to put some fuel in. We're going to obviously go, yeah, we're going to only stick a grand's worth in. That's 10,000. Yeah, pay as you go this one. We've not got much to pay, so. This does seem to be thirsty. That's a point. What am I on? In our settings, yeah, are we on, because that is one, we're in courseplay, Mr. Smith, that's not where you need to be, you need to be on the other one. They're all off, tray of fuel usage, normal, that's the one thing I was going to myself with, yeah, it's usually fast, so, yeah, I didn't go really kind to myself, but yes. Right, okay then, Weeder. Yeah, so this we can't speed time up now. We are literally going to be. I mean, I do the what this is again. This is the good thing about this. This is a 12-meter Weeder. I mean, oh no, the Treffler's a massive monster. Right, let's see that as a point. Let's. I know we can. There's no point in us switching. Now that is a point, can be? Oh, it's still willful. Right, 12 meters. Let's set these courses. Right, so in fact, yeah, setting the courses is a different thing than that, Mr. Smith. Right, create job, field, 25, open generator, 3 headlands. 2.5. Oh. If we do 2.5, it's actually 4 meters. Why is it reading that bad? If we do 4 times 3, will that read it right? Because it should. Really? That should be right. Number of headlands 3. No, we've had this before. You've got to read it as 1. Oh, that's a bind. So yeah, not only is it an absolute pain in the backside, but you also got to do this for every field. Luckily, yeah. So the faults, as I call them, get worse. Yeah, it's 12 meters. You've got to do this every single time. 3 headlands, 1. Oh, it'll only allow you to do 1. Okay, so save. 25A. We already have a 12 meter. We do, actually. Clear, load, activate. Of course we do. First, go. Now then, let's see if this thing can handle it. Ooh, wow. Not sure I would have done that, personally, but... yeah, let's see. It needs to lower all three of the little couplers as well. We shall see if it can cope with it, or whether this is manual only. Alright, let's see if they go down. Ooh, not only have they gone down, she's switched them on as well, which means this would be fertilising. It's not making any... yeah, actually weeding doesn't make any... ah. Well, that doesn't... no, that's not right. You've not got those lowered. You did seem to have, though. Now, if I switch them on and then tell you to go from the nearest, will you do anything silly, or will you just... right, no, it is... so it is one of those that you've got to switch on for them, which I can live with that. Now, let's see now if it says it. Now, that's... yeah, I was fearing the fact that... well, actually, that makes a nice change, the fact that it does that. I mean, obviously the nitrogen's already perfect. Oh, it's not. Now, why is the nitrogen bad? That makes that... we all know that we are nitrogen in with that. Right, okay, well. Yeah, we're going to go into a time lapse, because this is going to take a while, actually, if I'm honest. Is there any jobs I can do? So little money. We chopped the trees down initially. We've got no money to do anything with, even if we wanted. Did we? Yeah, we did, because there was that fantastic SWT7 that I would love to have a go of. Yeah, we need to catch. In fact, we're gonna tag along for the ride, I think. Yeah, this is not going to be a long session. Or what I'm really planning on doing is just like getting the weeding, and yeah, which isn't going to take long, even on both of these fields. So yes, we'll leave this down again. We'll try and catch the worker very close to the end before they do their folding trick. Yeah, keep it lowered. Yeah, wow, they're going to be over it, literally 12 metres. That's what I'm saying. It is a fantastic tool. It really is. It's one of those that, but it's just, there's no way you would ever change those things off that bed. You would buy another, yeah, I would buy another frame and another frame. I would. There's no way I would do anything other than that, because it's just so much trouble. I would buy the roller as well, but in fact, I suppose if we... yeah, this probably would be one that I would do that. Because, again, I can't roll at the minute and we haven't got the money. But this time I will take the hit, but I didn't fancy the weeds hit. Which is why I wanted this. I was a little bit upset the first time when we did the soy and the weeds didn't appear. Will you stop? I hope you remember to switch them back on and lower them. Let's see. Yes, it's a little willful. Oh, well, smashing. Okay. While we've got that down, let's get this section done. Yes, I quite like the fact that this would nitrogen as well. That is very, very fantastic. It's not so willful as you're driving. Yeah, with it, it got a quite hefty horsepower requirement there. That is one thing I am going to say. Right, so we need to clean up on the other fields. Now, is this something that we could actually hire a traditional worker for? I'm not sure. Our field, that next field is a little bit of a weird shape. Let's get those corners. Right, actually, yeah, let's set this course going. Yeah, in fact, you know something, let's just load it and do it. Right, so we need to, now everything's set as it should be, and we want first go. And yeah, let's set you going. We will do it ourselves. And wow, we did use most of it. Yeah, this is just, it is going to be, I might tack another one together to make this into a longer session, but I really haven't got long now. This is one of my restless nights where I'm on, but I don't like to, yeah, I just like to time myself out. It takes a few minutes usually just to, yeah, just to get a little bit tired. Right, okay, let's do that. Work corners where they're not. Is that a, oh no, it is, yeah. That's a patch that got missed for some reason. I don't know why. That's massive. Right, now the little tiny turnaround bits. Oh, and that bit. Lift. Yes, I know I'm going to lift. Right. Now then, be careful, because we are going to bump into the 12 metre at some point, or cross swords. So I don't want to be. Right, I would say there's one underneath there. Lift. Aha. Yes, I thought I could hear you. Right. Fantastic. Let's check the other corners. Yeah, I want this to be a thorough job. Aha, there was a bit there, I think. Wow, look at that lot there. And yeah. Just a little bit. Yes, I do realise there's some stones on this, and I'm not. Is it this that's doing it? That's what I'm wondering. Is this class as a real cultivator on this? Now then, he's coming quite quickly. Because there are stones, and well, you know, this we did actually do. Yeah, this is proper ploughing, isn't it? This. Right, now can we? Yeah, we did stick this in before, so there was room, but yeah, this is a trouble. There's a lot of, oh no, this end bay is free. We can do it. So we will, yeah, before we stack it away, let's just check on the map to make sure that everything as it should be. Yeah, let's have a look. Now that looks fairly barleyed to me. That's the barley colour. Let's check growing. Yes, and precision farming. No. Wow, that does it perfect green, doesn't it? Wow. Hang on a minute, why is it still saying weeds growing? Let me take over for a minute, because this is a bit silly. It's definitely got it switched on. Let's make sure, because this is daft. Let's jump out and literally follow them. Of course, we do know weeds do go funny sometimes. I have seen that already. No, you're not doing it right, are you? Right, okay. Looks like it's me. So for some reason it's, yeah, not done it, even though it was switched on. It's just been riding around with it in the wrong position, which is strange, because we did set that right. So it's a little hit and miss, which is another bit of a... Let's just make sure, though, that I am right. Let's just grab that right behind it, and there should be no weeds. Right, yeah, that's right. Right, am I going to time-lapse this? I don't think so. No, it's not really long enough, is it, for us to time-lapse it. I will chatter, but I don't think it's going to take any more than really a couple of minutes. 3 minutes. With it being 12 metre. It's, yeah, I would say it's almost 2 complete cycles when you consider... No, I think I'm slightly out of that. Yeah, I think it's a tad more than... Yeah. But I don't agree, I don't think it's going to take very long. We should get almost perfect green then out of this. Because this is going to nitrogen fully, isn't it? It's not going to care about the crop. Ah, good. Yeah, it's just the only bit I wasn't sure. I couldn't see whether it had seeded it properly. Yeah, so I'm actually really enjoying this particular Let's Play, even though I know it's weird, the money's terribly low. I should be screaming, you know, oh, we're at danger points and stuff like that, but I'm not. Yeah, we've seeded our fields. Yeah, we have, well, we'll have done, when we've done this last job, we'll have done all jobs are left to do. And as far as I'm concerned, I'm happy. We've got 22 tons of soy. We are obviously at the minute, well actually no, that's true, we've got silage that we can put in. Now where did I did start here, didn't I? There is a way to check, and that is the nitrogen. Yeah, we did start here. Right, so in. Yeah, we can actually see where your tire marks are. It's not far off. Yeah, that isn't. And this is what I was saying, actually, when you look at it, I wasn't far out. It is about 2, but by the time you've gone, if I start turning now, it should pretty much be there-ish. Slight miss, I think, on that. But then, yeah, when you look at this, yeah, far off in places, especially the narrow bit at this end isn't going to be far off too. And then there's just that going to be jutty out bits where we've added a bit on. It's going to be right. And of course, we can look at the nitrogen level to see that I'm right, but I think I am. If you look at how narrow the little bit is going to be for me to do this bit lozengey type shaped one, then truthfully we are pretty much done on this turn now. Yeah, when we go up, this is going to be done. And then all we've got to do, bearing in mind we've done 2 now, not here, but when I go around the corner, we've literally done sort of 2 12 metre things. You'll see my wheel marks. Let's just get this, because this is the weird bit where I always duck be generous. Yeah. And there's the wheel marks to our left. So, of course, he left wheel marks too, but that's not far off. I think, yeah, we'll do one up and then one down, and that will be it. And that's what I was saying. It's really not a big field, even though it's not tiny, but for this map it is. This is the tiniest, which, oh, it's not actually. The one we had before was, yeah, the one at the bottom. This is not the tiniest, but it is small. I think this is actually twice as big as the one we had at the bottom, if I remember rightly. Now this should be it. This should be our fully done bit. Did I miss the bit in the middle? Let's have a look for weeds. Let's turn stones off. Well, that looks pretty weed free to me. Just make sure this bit right next to us didn't look like there was a strip missing, so yeah, I'm not taking any chances. I'm going to do one down, all the way down here, and then I think we really are finished. Yeah, I am quite pleased with this. I am. 12 metre weeder. Would I buy the others? I would. As long as I left it set up like this. Yeah, that's the only. I see, that's raised. I know they're switched off, but we can just drop them down and that is switched off. Let's stick this back where it was. Yeah, that's the only other thing. As I said, it is willful or squirrely. I like that word. It's very, very nice. Yeah, I knew I was going to do that. Clock that. Yeah, it's a little. Whereas I would say it's willful. I do like squirrely. Right. And that switched it off. Smashing. Right. Job is a good one. Let's stick you away, as we said. Then we're going to speed through to tomorrow, and then we're going to shift some silage. Yes, we're going to start our business going and get our money going in the right direction. Then we can probably afford, as I said, we will have a look at the Omatana space. Where have we got any space for it? That is true. Yeah, we have, where those trees are. We can always move a little bit of trees. Yeah, if we're going to put something in the way to block the back off, I don't mind that. Yeah, very modest equipment, but we've done quite well with it, I think. Right, let's do. I love the overhang on this. I do, for the fact that it looks after our tractors. Let's not block him in. Ooh, I thought I was going to go the other side of that one. Right, smashing. So let me just double check. I should just say needs rolling. Well, nitrogen bad. They did miss that one there. Okay. Well, we have that little bit of nitrogen there, don't we? Let's just fix this. I really don't want any bad nitrogen. Still showing bits and bobs that are not right. Okay, let's do a bit down here then. That isn't going down very much, so no, it's not doing anything. Right, I'm happy then. That's as good as it's going to get. It really is. precision farming is happy, then I'm happy. Yes, I have the utmost respect for these back walls, having lodged things in them a few times, and it does some really strange things, so try not to literally stick that right to the back in the wall, because it does do strange things. Right, now smashing. So all we've got now is needs rolling. Finally, weeded, seeded. So now we need to go through till the morning. We have a tent, so let's not be silly. It's nice for once not to have animals straight away. Right, o'clock. No, 9. And then we have some silage to shift. Yeah, and then that is it, truthfully. Right, let's just check. Ooh, we do have a carpet of barley growing. That is nice to see. It really is. Right. The 4 stack to make them into the massive bale. And the Kemper? Do you know something? No. Are we going to use the... Yeah, we are. Wow. And you know, we were tazzing around a bit. It's true. It's just going to be a bit tight, isn't it? Thinking about it. Yeah. Although I was on about... Yeah, I need to shift that a little as well. I've not... Yeah. Of course, this was never fixed, was it? It was never repaired. Right, silage. Yes, it's still a bit tight. Here, really? Yeah, we can only just get in. So I would say, if anything, yeah, although I did sort of think this through so very well, this is what I do hate. If you have a yard that's right next to a field, 184 tonnes. Oh, of course, no, that is true. Oh, that is everything, that's why that is true. It really is, isn't it? Yeah. Right, we switched everything on the biogas, so that's good as well. Smashing. Nearly 50 tonnes. Yeah. At least we have got the little track and the shed to reverse into. Yeah, we have. Now this takes 75, so 1.5 of these. What we're going to do though is going to do what I would normally do, which is we're going to hit this as hard as possible so that the tick up is as good as it can be. Not that there's anything we're trying to buy yet. That's the point. Do we really need to do that? Now then, we could just use a slurry yard and just do a twizzle. Very technical term, that, a twizzle. But that's a twizzle. Right, okay then. Now we actually, yeah, that is what we just reverse to it, don't we? Or do we just... We've pretty much got almost like 3.5 of these, haven't we? Which is 3 days. We're not really in a rush. So I don't know why I don't do one and then go to sleep. Yeah, and get these winter months gone. It's not a bad idea. 9 o'clock. Yes. Yeah, that's true. There is no absolute rush, so we've done all field work, and this is the one thing I do like about this. When you're on just the one field, it is that it's nice and easy to do this type of thing. We should get a nice tick up from that. Well, this is hard economy, of course, so nice, not so much. Right, we need to paying attention. Yeah, I need to get out of this first. I can't see properly. Oh, okay. Sure I have actually done that all correct. Yeah, I have digestates forming as well. Brilliant. Mind you, when we out of 16,000, so that's 12,000 profit. That's not bad. Ooh, but I do have a point. Yeah, January is the best month for digestate, as I know. It is. So, do you know something? We're going to change your plans now. The other thing is, this time, because this is in the middle of a session, I am going to do the one thing that I said I was going to do. Now we've got... Yeah, we have got this. We haven't got the back. So what I am going to do is ask the shop if they will drop me off a back, which is pretty much going to clear us out because it's 25. Oh wow, the conveyor. That is a beaut. Really is. I think we've personally got more than enough of that type of equipment. Truthfully. Right, we're actually going to turn around. It's a lot easier than faffing around. It really is. I don't think the farmer... I've given him permission to turn on my land. I'm quite sure he'd be fine with me. Ooh, that's not so nice. Should have just gone through the... Yeah, let's do that. I agree. That's what it's for. Let's go through the middle. I do love this. I think it's an absolutely amazing bit of kit. Now then, no, we can get half of this in, and then we shall speed it up. Right. Speed time up. Yeah. 360. Just keep an eye on the hopper. Wow, not quite right. Try that. That should just about get short. Yay. Take that till 12. Let's get the other one. Yeah, so it is true. That is the bad news. It is actually going to clear us out. But we need it. So it's an investment in our business. Let's be honest. We all know at the beginning of a Let's Play, you get some money and you spend some money. It is the nature of the beast. We've got grass equipment. Yeah. And obviously this is very useful for this type of thing as well. Yeah, now we've got to expand. I mean, we've got things like the belt system. That's something you wouldn't normally have. Let's just push that in a little. Or not. Ah, okay. Yeah, so if we can get the digestate done in this session, really, that, as far as I'm happy. Yeah, we've got rid of all of this. Now we should have... Yeah, this is the last little bit, isn't it? Let's speed time up, take it to about 2, I should say. I would say that that is then going to be fully processed apart from what is in here. Let's stop it as soon as that hits full. Right, smashing. Let's turn around. Yes, it's the only thing not a massive fan of. I very rarely choose fields that are close to the edge of the map, but we seem to have hit ones, yeah, every single bit of our stone valley's been at the edge of the map. On every single one, so Thing is, the big fields are all in the middle, so it's very hard to start with one of those, really. Right, now let's speed up. So we want to literally... Imagine how we get rid of that. It is true. We want to go to January anyway. Right, yep, we do need to process it all, so... Let's take this to about 3. Yeah, I need to have this emptied. Like that. Right, smashing. That's true. No, we're going to need this clear. Yeah, actually, let's just go past the... We've got plenty of room. Plenty. Smashing. Right, so we ordered... Yeah, we have. That is true. Let's order the trailer section now. Shame about the conveyor, but it is... Oh, wow. Now that... Can we afford not to do that? Now that has dropped. We're going to go for the double, the tour, which is the cheapest of them. I wouldn't have minded going for the Royal Christian, but it's just cost. It really is. We're going to go for that one. I'm going to keep it as it is, again for cheapness, truthfully no other reason than that. Right, smashing, let's grab that up, let's get that all hooked up, ready for the morning. That is where we're going to finish it, we're going to grab that. Yeah, got in the sails, now we need to repair it as well. I don't think we've repaired it. Now that is a point. Can we grab it? I don't think we can. Because, yeah, I should have knocked it when I could. Right, yeah, let's extend the hook. But I think I'm right. I think the bit we need is here. Okay. I tell you what we're going to do. This is, yeah, my second use of super strength, but there is no other way that I can actually do that. Let's be honest, I could tie a piece of rope on that and pull it. That's all it would take. So let's get rid of this. I am going to allow this. It is just like that. And let's switch that off. Right, smashing. Yeah, that... Ooh, only there is one thing you have got to do. Yeah, you need to be forward, so we need to go out on the road and come back in. Am I right? Yeah, it is. It is the right way. Of course, this is quite a small one. It's only an 18 tonner, but yeah, it's just more journeys. That's all we've got to do. I could have done with making this slightly bigger. It is a road, but it's very, very ungenerous. Yeah, let's be realistic. Whether we know we can't harm that or not, let's be as realistic as possible. I suppose it suffices. It does. There's enough room to get past. You could even get a lorry down. Ooh, he says as he clunks the tank. I remember. Do I need to? I don't think this has got portholes. I'm almost sure it hasn't. Right, let's repair that. Right, so that's ready. Let's just see. Does it have portholes? No, it doesn't. I was right. Right. Don't ruin the crop. I think it's first growth stage. I think I would be fortunate at the minute. He says. Ah. We have got digestate, so why is that not showing? This can have that. Oh, I'll bet you it can't. I thought it could. Oh, it can't. Oh, we've just wasted all that money. Oh well. We have well, actually, it's not the end of the world. It isn't actually. No, thinking about it. Yeah, let's drop off the container. Yeah, it isn't the end of the world. It is, yeah, a bad mistake on my part. It is. I'd forgotten. Actually, we did use it on this very one, and it was only for water. So, what we're going to do is correct that. If we can sneak past the end. Yeah, the Rawley Christie one, the 30-tonner, is only 3,200. We still needed the back, so that wasn't a waste. That was the most expensive bit of that. I'm glad we figured this out though. Right, so best laid. Well, it's going to come in handy for other things later. It was still 6,000. I'd forgotten about the Rawley Christie ones being so cheap though. Actually, that was dearer. That's trouble now. There's a lot of modded things that actually are much better than this is super as well. It really is. And I love the fact that it actually drains itself. And again, we're going to have to keep it. Sorry, 3,500, not 3,002. And of course, delivery costs. Yeah, of $89. So, yeah, it's seriously knocked us down. We bought quite a lot of equipment again. So, yeah, it's not like. So, actually, we're almost right down to where we were before, which is about 16,000. But we've actually got the. Let's load the container and let's have that selected, ready for the morning. We're going to sleep. Let's just check. Yeah, can we afford it? I don't think we can afford not to have it, if I'm honest. As is. Yeah, no back. Minus for the delivery costs. Right, okay. We have a vehicle. Yeah, it's not a lorry, but it is a vehicle. Right, sleep till the morning, which is January morning, where our digestate is at its absolute best. And hopefully we'll be in the black and not the red. Spending money as fast as we earn it, but they're all, things that we need. So we've got, if you get a good drop, you've got to go for it, haven't you, really, I think. Right, now then, please tell me you've got 53 tons. Have we got any? Yeah, let's check what's on sale. We have a fantastic Manitou. It is only, it is only that, which is good price. Oh, we've got the tandem and a beautiful class, none of which we can afford, even had we wanted them. It is a shame, but what is the class actually? Yeah, what? Oh, 295. 205. I love the accent. We've got one of those on Rhombos. It's fantastic. If anything, I think it actually punches slightly above its horsepower. It is quite phenomenal. Right, so then, let's grab that. Now, let's look at prices. Of course, they are going to be awful. Yeah, in comparison to what I'm used to. I'm used to seeing this at, high, very high prices. Like 1,400, so it's going to probably be half of that. It is. And its high is 717, so we are there, really. Yeah, I was right. And this time it shows feeling fantastic. Right, we're going to just reverse? I think so. I think we've got 2 sets of this, haven't we? Yeah. And 7,000 odds. So this is not going to be a massive amount of income. This is, yeah, hard economy. So it is a while since I've done this because it is a bit of a beast. It is. Which is why I did want the slurry yard on this one. I was, yeah. Especially with not having good generators now. We're totally on our own, yeah, just through our own efforts now. Yeah, I was going to say that should drain itself. Let's just take this till 10. Just want to get that last 7 tons of silage processed as well. Yeah, we're going to leave it after this. Yeah, we'll go through the winter months. Oh, got positive as well. That's not bad at this stage. Yeah, that goes to show we've been doing everything we should have done, including the weeds in. So that's positive environmental score. To get a bonus this early on is not bad. Yeah, that'll do. It's got a tiny, it will have the weeniest amount of digestate still to process, but we can see the hopper is empty. Yeah, it's not going to be quite a full amount, not nearly, but not quite. Yeah. Yeah. It hasn't got a good, yeah, I was saying this got a really good, it has actually got quite a slow empty rate. I was saying that this was almost as good as the 82 Studios and the Mantrid ones, which they seem to be the best two for unloading, the speeds which you unload. But yeah, looking at that, actually it's not fantastic, not terrible. I mean, yeah, but all of them you can manage, but if your job, I always find if it's your job to do something like this, 67,000 is quite respectable. How much is that? No, I know we can't buy the field. I'm just trying to remind myself. I think it was 200 and something. Yeah, 233. Right, smashing. Right, well, I won't say we bought everything, but we have bought. Yeah, we're going to need a back for this at some point, and it is, wow, quite heavily damaged. Let's repair that. No, actually, no, it can stay there. Right, we're going to take through till February morning. That's the one thing we are going to do. Oh, wow. Is that it's the original one. Yeah, no, we can do without it. We can, really, at the minute. Right. And 9 o'clock. Let's get out of this winter at the very least, and that's a good place to leave it, I think. Slight tick up. No, we are not having that. Yeah, I do like that tandem actually, it's nice. We did have it on Hobo's Hollow. Yeah, it was the last cedar we bought, I think it was. Yeah. We're going to get out of winter. There's nothing, no, nothing for us to do at all, is there really? I think that's not a bad idea. Yeah, let's take it through. There's absolutely nothing we can do. No crop, no straw, no absolutely nothing. Remember, yeah, oh actually, I don't really need to remember. In June, the very month that we harvest is the very month that we will be selling our crop. Oh, are we? That is a point. Are we doing the seed tender? We can manage without it, truthfully. Oh, another 12 metre. It's all good stuff, all of it. Every single bit is good, but we don't need any of it. We truly don't. That is where I'm going to leave it, though. Yeah, we're going to go through till March, April, May, June. Go through those 3 months. Let this grow, and yeah, we're going to do. That is a point, though, are we? One last thing. Yeah, let's have a look. I think here would be where we placed it. So this is just a test. We're not actually going to do this now, but let's have a look at down there. We could at least, it would let us do it. Let's have a look. Productions, and is what are the last lots. And if we were being this in America, we're going to go for the red barn one. Barn, which does. It's the soy drink. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is a way of making our money go further. Not only that, we're also cashing in all of the time. If we do the selling thing, it's not ultra lucrative, but the soy does go a long way. I can't show you until I place it. I suppose what we can do is save the game, and where will we stick this? I think there. Now then, we've got no points on this, so we're going to need the tractor. Yeah, it needs its bed, I think, to pull everything out of the way. So yeah, I think next to the slurry yard is ideal. Not in real life wouldn't be ideal, but the smell of the slurry yard is what I'm thinking. Let's shift that out of the way a little. Last thing. Right, let's get that weeder out. Otherwise it's going to be stuck at the back, and the only way we're getting that out is by reset. Let's stick that like that. That'll do. Right, will we get that in there? I think that tree's in the way. And I would be right. Who would? Right. Then it will wait for another session. It will definitely. There's no other place it could go other than around here. Yeah, and I'm not sure. I don't think these will go without the. I don't think we can do this with this, is what I'm trying to say. Yeah, look at that. There's not a flicker of this as a. Yeah. You're never going to find the red point though, are you, with this? I did actually see the green though. I would get rid of the side branches. Yeah, you've got to go in the ground. You can find it, you just have to hover around like that. You know, no, we'll do it properly if we're going to do it. It's just too much of a nightmare, if I'm honest, to actually do that. It really is, yeah, you've got to... Oh, actually, I think it is there. That should be the straggly branch now. No, there's that one there. Of course there is. Of course there is. Did we get it? We did. Okay. Right there. So the victor goes to spoils, but I'm still not sure that's still going to work. I'll give it one shot, being as I've put the... must be this... Yeah, still... Yeah, not quite right. Hate wasting wood, but... Of course, it's probably still registering some slithers of wood, and I am being silly, aren't I, really? Right, last try, but I think I'm right, actually. I think it's going to take... Yeah, I do, seriously. Things don't always work as you think they will. Yeah, I think it is definitely tree be gone. That's the only way that's going to go. We need to literally remove it from the ground. So that is where we're going to leave it. It truly is 69,563, which is the best we've seen it. We've bought an awful lot of stuff. So going forwards, we won't need to buy the trailer again. We've got that. We also got, yeah, the TLX. We need to buy a bed for it, but again, that isn't that expensive. But yeah, that I think we will do. If it was the bigger brother to this, though, it is quite expensive. It really is. But these are very reasonable. They're about £3.5 grand. And I'm going to buy the lorry back. Yeah, this is fantastic. It can take a lot of lorry backs due to having the fifth wheel. Something I have cashed in on a lot. Only some, though. It's not. Yeah, it isn't perfect. Oh wait, is it in trailers? No, it is here. The flatbed, that there. Yeah, as that is the fifth wheel, so I'm going to keep exactly as it is, 3,500. Right, let's save its nakedness. Let's stick it together. Yes, oh look, the colours as well, red and white. I probably would have gone for red and black, but smash it. So there we go. 65,000, nearly 66,000. Yeah, let's repair it. So this can be our run at... Ooh, good job, good job. That was not a more advanced growth stage. And that is where we're going to leave it. So there we go. 65,749. We have lots of pieces of equipment that can bring lorry backs, as well as obviously it's got a normal attacher at the back as well. So it is an amazing vehicle, it really is, as well as being exceptionally fast. So that can run down to the shop now, which is going to be very useful. So yeah, all that remains is for me to say goodbye. Yeah, I truly do hope that you will continue with me on this journey. It's beginning, yeah, 3 more months, and are we going to place that? I think so. Again, or do we just sell the 22 tons and get 22,000? I should give it some give it some thought, and also ask for your... Mind you, it is likely. I'm probably not likely to get the answer in time to actually do it. So yeah, I would ask you about bigger things. Right. I do apologise for my yawning. Yeah, I am going to say thank you very much for watching, and goodbye for now.